And hello there, race fans. Welcome to race number 3 of the PORWC Reese Rally Car Series as we are here in Season 2. Getting ready to roll off here at Dover International Raceway for 20 laps of racing. On the pole for this race going to be none other than Adam Skinner in the 89 car. Alongside of him is going to be our winner at Daytona, Robert Young, who lost the points lead last week at Watkins Glen and is looking to regain it here today. Our points leader, Liam Irving, could actually be starting back around the mid-pack area, so it's going to be quite a task for the 3-car to work his way up through the field. 20 laps of racing seems like a long amount of time to be able to make moves, but when you think about it logically, this isn't considered a very long racetrack, and so if we go into a long green flag run, or maybe run all 20 laps under the green flag, it's really going to take a really short time to get this race done. But we're banking that the action is going to be so fierce, so intense, that there are going to be some cautions that will come out during the course of the day. Question is, though, who will it come out for? Let's get these cars rolling off here as we're getting ready to start this race off here at Dover International Speedway. Try and see who's going to maybe be the points leader leaving here today. I mean, Liam Irving obviously is the points leader, but, you know, it could be a new points leader. If so, it'd be the 3rd different points leader this season. We had Robert Young lead after Daytona, Liam Irving lead after Watkins Glen. Who'll lead here after Dover? Here's the starting lineup for today's race. Alrighty then, we'll get ready to go under the green flag here at Dover. And before we do, I just got to quickly issue an apology to PORWC President Kevin Ravenel, aka Randy Orton, Fan 2011, for not having these races coming out as often. I've been right in the middle, as most of you know, of getting my races done, so that way I'm up to the season finale at Zen Joltis. Well, that task is over. I am up to the season finale at Zen Joltis. I'm getting everything in line for that. But we're getting ready for some PORWC racing. Green flag is out here at Dover. Race 3 is underway. Adam Skinner going to try and take the advantage down low. He will do so. Robert Young would be smart to move down to that low line. He did, and I think that's William Duncan to the inside of him for second. That is indeed the 96. And there's Reckon back there. They're scraping the wall at least. Are the caution lights on? Yes, they are. The caution lights are on. Out of turn 4, here comes Adam Skinner. The pole sitter will lead. Whoa, they're 3 wide back there around Red Bell and Julie Carroll and Robert Young. But the caution's out. Let's see who for. Oh, it's the points leader right off the bat, Liam Irving. Oh, and they're wrecking on the front straightaway. Sean Henley's on pit road. Jordan Schumacher, he's got some damage. Dylan Young's back there. Our defending champ Trent Dunham was back here as well. Don't know if he got involved in this. Looks like maybe some cars spun out. There's our winner at Watkins Glen, Charles Jackson, the 29. Max Skinner, Ralph Mason, I see there. Sam Young. Not really any damage to those cars, though. The 98 of Jordan Schumacher is down on the apron, though. Maybe he has more damage than we realized. Oh, yeah. Quite a bit of front-end damage to the Repsol Subaru there. Look and see if anybody else may have gotten a piece of that. Don't look like anybody else is coming down pit road. No, everybody else looks like they're good to go. There's Sean Henley on pit road. We'll have to see what happened to the 15. And there's the points leader, Liam Irving. First caution of the day involves the 3. As Adam Skinner continues to lead the way here. Let's look at a replay. Well, it appears that this wreck started with Max Skinner. Watch him coming off turn 2. That car's going to get a piece of the outside retaining wall right there. Bounces him down into, I believe that's Jack Richards, who then makes contact with Trent Dunham. Look back there, you see Liam Irving and Sean Henley get together. They pound the inside wall. Ralph Mason got a piece of that as well. Charles Jackson, man, he dodged a bullet, just barely getting through that. Oh, but Aaron Williams, he got squeezed up into the outside retaining wall. Who else is that? That's another car there. Oh, that's Jacob Lawler. He gets a piece of it there. Mason goes up, and Sam Young gets some damage from this as well. Williams just kind of a meat in the sandwich there between Jacob Lawler and Ralph Mason. Lawler must have had a tire going down or something. He went up and hit the outside retaining wall again. Contact there between Ben Ward and Charles Jackson. That nearly started a whole second wreck. And then there was a car that got spun around, and I almost think it could have been Jordan Schumacher. Oh yeah, right there. Whoa, let's take a look here. Who does he make the contact with? Is it Ryan Cooper? Or is it Ricky Hawk? Oh, it is Ricky Hawk. They went 4 wide. Jordan Schumacher tried to go 4 wide underneath Seth Cole. I don't know if he didn't know that Ricky Hawk was there or what, but then there's contact between Schumacher, Ricky Hawk, and Ryan Cooper. They all go for a spin down into the infield wall. Cooper and Schumacher getting the worst of that. Ricky Hawk simply bounced off the 93. And when the 98 car went spinning around, I guess his car spun down into turn 1, and that's what backed everybody up here. Watch here as he comes up into the lower groove there of turn 1. Everybody's just backed up trying to get through. Ryan Juke into the back of Wolfgang Mason. Everybody's just backed up there. Nobody really sustained a whole lot of damage, though, I don't think. There's one of the Abu Dhabi cars hitting Jordan Schumacher. And then there's the 99 car of Monica Carroll. I don't think she really got any damage. Dylan Young gets turned around, though, and then he gets hit from behind by Trent Dunham. So they were backed up there, but with these kind of cars, it's hard to tell what the damage is on them. So let's go back to green, try and settle it all out to find out just exactly how much damage was sustained by all these drivers who were involved in 2 different incidents here on the very first lap of the race here at Dover. Now we'll go back to green flag racing. It'll be on lap 6 of 20. We only have 2 drivers that retired from this race, I think. Thought I saw Henley return to the racetrack, actually. There he is. Yeah, he is actually returned to the racetrack. I thought I saw him there. But the only car that is out of the race then is Jordan Schumacher, as Henley will return to the racetrack, but he is now 1 lap down to the leaders. Henley's been in that position before, and we've seen him come back and get a pretty good finish. I'm trying to remember where it was. Might have been at Kentucky last year. But nonetheless, the leader is going to be Adam Skinner, the pole sitter. Second is William Duncan. Third place, Red Bell. Fourth is Julie Carroll. Julie Carroll. Dougie Shears is up to 5th. Robert Young's fallen back to 6th. 7th is Rohit Vaidaranu. And you got, Sharon Carroll. She's actually filling in 1 race for Richard Earnhardt, who was suspended 1 race for commenting ahead of time of his winning. So that was a PORWC rule. And so Shannon Carroll is driving that car here today. Seth Cole is in 9th, and 10th is Jamie Muckley. We'll go back to green flag racing. Adam Skinner trying to win his first PORWC race here in the Reese's Rally Car Series. William Duncan, same deal there. Red Bell, she's been to victory lane. That was last season. Red Bell was actually a contender for the championship last season. She made the tasty top 10 as well. There's caution back there again. And this time, whoa, Liam Irving, the pole sitter, gets through, or points leader gets through. But, oh, Dylan Poteet's involved. Diego Ospina. Joe Smith has gotten some of it. Sean Henley's involved, and the caution is out. Oh, maybe it's also Jack Richards. He's got some front-end damage to his 5, front and rear. Oh, Jacob Lawler, I think I mentioned him. There's Ospina, and the caution's out again. Caution's breeding cautions here at Dover. Let's look back and see what put us under the caution for the second time today here at Dover. Now this time it involves 2 drivers who actually were championship contenders last season. Well, there's contact right there between Jamie Muckley, Joe Smith, and Ryan Cooper. Oh, and Muckley just barely clipped the 15. Henley almost could have gotten through that. Boy, what a tough break there. Henley gets turned around, and there you see Joe Smith down towards the apron. You're going to see coming into view here, I think, is going to be some other race cars. Oh, that I think was Jacob Lawler right there. Dylan Poteet, nowhere to go, and there's 2 championship contenders from last season, Sean Henley and Dylan Poteet. But I'll tell you what, both of their seasons have gotten off to rocky starts, and oh, wait a minute, let's go back just a second here. See what happened to Jack Richards. Looks like maybe he got involved with that whole Joe Smith thing. Yeah, he and Diego Ospina. Ospina runs into the back of Wolfgang Mason. That spins his car around. Richards is kind of boxed in there, and there's nowhere for him to go. He just runs into the Joe Smith machine while that instant further up with Henley, Lawler, and Poteet goes on. So, yeah, Wolfgang Mason got a lot of rear end damage to his 36 as well. Oh, and then Richards just plows into the wall one more time there. Hard hit right there, and Yeah, Wolfgang Mason in 36 got some rear end damage there too, with Diego Espina running right into the back of him. So it was 2 different incidents, but a total of 7 cars involved here on the back straightaway, put us under the caution for the second time today. We'll go back to the green flag on lap 11 of 20, and we do have some more retirees after this. I believe Diego Espina has retired from this race. I'm just going to look back and confirm this. Nope, Diego Espina has actually returned to the racetrack. He is listed 1 lap down to the leaders, but Jacob Lawler, Dylan Poteet, and Sean Henley have taken their cars back to the garage area where they join Jordan Schumacher. Here's the way they line up for the restart. Adam Skinner's the leader, William Duncan 2nd, Red Bell 3rd, Dougie Shears 4th, and Robert Young 5th. Really not that much of a change up here in the top 5, with the exception of that Robert Young took 5th from Julie Carroll under that run. Carroll's now back to 6th. Rohit Vedaranu, he's in 7th. 8th is Seth Cole. 9th is going to be Shannon Carroll now. And 10th is Jamie Muckley. Ricky Hawk will be in 11th. 12th is Barney Ward. 13th, Preston Ploward. Then it's going to be Ryan Cooper 14th. 15th, Ryan Juke. Joseph Bryant 16th. Monica Carroll will run in 18th, or 17th rather. Will Smith in 18th. 19th is Sam Young. And Danica Edwards completes the top 20. Aaron Williams 21st, Ben Ward 22nd, 23rd is Max Skinner, 24th, Ralph Mason. Dylan Young is 25th, with Trent Dunham is back in 26th as our defending champ. Wolfgang Mason is going to be 27th, 28th, Charles Jackson. Liam Ervig is in 29th, 30th, Jack Richards, 31st place is Joe Smith, and Diego Espina is 1 lap down in 32nd as they are single file down here onto the back straightaway. Skinner, then Duncan, then Bell, then Dougie Shears, then Robert Young, then about a car length back till you get to 6th place, Julie Carroll. But now here's a battle on for 2nd. Let's follow that. Red Bell has gotten to the inside of William Duncan. To the inside she comes, looking for that spot. I don't think the caution came out this time. I think we're under the green flag still, which is nice. And now Red Bell will take control of 2nd. Battle on for 3rd now. Robert Young sees that opening down low, and he's going to go to the inside. William Duncan now kind of getting shuffled. Whoa, look out back there around Julie Carroll. Oh, man, they're awfully tight. Oh, someone got turned into the wall, but he saved it. Who was that? That was Sharon Carroll. What a save by Sharon Carroll in the 91 car. I think it was Seth Cole almost turned her. They're 3 wide off that corner, and there goes Muckley around. I knew that was going to happen. Jamie Muckley has spun that car down to the infield wall, and it's a single car incident, it looks like. Is that the case? Yeah, just a single car incident right there. Everybody else going to get through clean as a whistle. As it is Adam Skinner still the leader. Red Bell now is the new 2nd place car, with Robert Young in 3rd. Let's look back at a replay here to see what happened to Jamie Muckley. I believe he went up a little too high in turn 2. Yeah, watch right here. William Duncan, who was on a major free fall under that run, he's just going to be up a little there, and I think they just kind of ran out of room. Muckley slid up, Duncan slid up. Duncan had to keep his car off the wall, and Muckley was just there. So, you know, just a little racing incident there. Nobody's fault. Just running out of room off there. They're very tight corners here at Dover, no doubt about that. And they carry quite a bit of speed down there into the turns. Don't let them fool you. Muckley, luckily, only hit the wall basically a little bit with the right front, but mostly with just the right side of his car. So there may not be that much damage for the 31, and we'll have to see if in about 7 laps he can pick himself up and move up to a reasonable finish, as he was running 10th at that moment when he spun out on the back straightaway. Not often you see a single car incident. It's kind of a welcome change, but I'm sure that Jamie Muckley would not agree with that. Okay, folks, here's the deal. If we have the caution come out at all during this next green flag run, they will race it back to the stripe, and the race will be declared over at that point, and the race will end under caution. However, if we are able to run the full 3 laps that will remain when we get the green flag, as it will come out on lap 18, then the race will be declared at the line at that point. So these drivers is basically a dash for the line, and I'll tell you what, Red Bell, Robert Young, I think those two, if they were going to make a move for the lead and the win, they'd have to make it earlier rather than later, because you never know, the way these guys are racing, they may race even harder here in this final shootout. Nobody retired from the race after that incident. Here's the top 10, who look like they'll settle it out for the win here at Dover. Adam Skinner, the pole sitter, has not looked back all day, been out front all day long after starting on the pole, as he is the leader. Red Bell is 2nd. Robert Young is 3rd. Rohit Vedaranu is now 4th, with Shannon Carroll in 5th. Seth Cole is 6th, with Ricky Hawk 7th. Julie Carroll is 8th. 9th, Dougie Shears. And William Duncan slipped back to 10th place. after that run. It's an opportunity here for a repeat winner already this season. Robert Young won at Daytona. 2 weeks later, can he win at Dover? Here we go. Green flag is out. We got 3 laps to go here at Dover. Already a battle back there. That is for position number 4. That's Shannon Carroll. Tell you what a fill-in she's been in that 91 car. Richard Earnhardt will retake the reins back in race 4, but pretty impressed here with Shannon Carroll in that 91 car. As here they come. Red Bell peeks to the inside. Can she keep it there? She is side by side. She's gotten the run to the inside, and we're still green flag racing. Red Bell to the lead, it looks like, but she's got to be able to pass Adam Skinner. Skinner has led every lap so far today. He will not lead this one. Red Bell is the leader, and I think the caution is out. There they come. Off turn 4, the yellow lights are on. Here comes Adam Skinner, a last resort move to the inside. Will not be able to do it. Red Bell picks up her 2nd career Reese's Rally Car Series win and picks up the win here at Dover, her 1st of season 2. Red Bell, how perfectly timed was that? The white flag was just displayed. They now will line up behind the pace car, and Adam Skinner led every single lap except for the last 2, which are going to be the white flag lap and the lap just before that. Laps 18 and 19, and now 20. Adam Skinner's going to have to settle for a runner-up finish after dominating this entire race. Red Bell, what an amazing job by her. Picks up, as I mentioned, her 2nd PORWC victory in 2 seasons. This is her 1st of season 2, and now we got 3 races, 3 different winners, but I'm very anxious to find out what that caution did indeed come out for. But before we do that, this is your official top 5 finishing order. Red Bell, Adam Skinner, Shannon Carroll 3rd place. Got to be impressed with that run right there for a fill-in driver. Ricky Hawk will finish 4th, and our Daytona winner, Robert Young, will get 5th. Let's look back and see a replay of what put us under the caution for the final time today and handed the win to Red Bell. I believe the incident occurred somewhere around here, somewhere around 12th through 15th. Let's see there. Preston Plout and Joseph Bryant make contact. He and Julie Carroll get up into the wall, and then, Joseph Bryant comes back down, bounces off the right side of Danica Edwards' car, and the 2 of them are going to go for a spin. Yeah, Bryant on the apron, Danica Edwards on the apron. She's going to bring it back up the racetrack, and Monica Carroll, nowhere to go. Trent Dunham involved in that. He ran right into the back of Joseph Bryant. Oh, wow. Tough break there for the defending champ. This has not been a good start to the season for him. Max Skinner nearly went up and turned Bryant again. And then Bryant would have gone up into last week's winner, Charles Jackson. But there's the champ right there. Trent Dunham, heavy front end damage. Pretty much maneuvered his way through wrecks all day long, but gets caught up in the last one of the day, as were Joseph Bryant, Danica Edwards, and Monica Carroll. Well, everybody, thanks for watching. This race is over. Red Bell picks up her 2nd PORWC Reese's Rally Car Series win of her career, her 1st of Season 3, and we are now 3 for 3 for different winners here in Season 2 of the Reese's Rally Car Series. Here comes the official finishing order and the tasty top 10 along with the rest of the standings heading into next week's race at race number 4. You've been watching the PORWC here on the NSRA Sports Channel.